There will be days when you wake up and nothing feels right. The weight on your shoulders seems heavier than yesterday. Your mind is filled with worries. Your heart carries silent pain, and even the smallest task feels difficult. In those moments, many people believe happiness has disappeared from their lives. But happiness is not something that always arrives on its own. Sometimes it is something you must choose. Sometimes you must gently push yourself toward it, not because life is easy, but because your peace is worth protecting. The world will never stop giving you challenges, but you can decide that those challenges will not control your spirit. Many people spend their lives waiting for the perfect moment to feel happy. They say they will smile after they become successful, after they earn more money, after they find the right relationship, or after every problem disappears. But life does not work that way. There will always be another challenge waiting around the corner. If happiness depends on perfect circumstances, then you may spend your entire life waiting. Real happiness begins when you stop waiting for life to become easier and start becoming stronger inside yourself. Remember that every morning is a new beginning. Yesterday may have been filled with disappointment, mistakes, or sadness, but today is a fresh opportunity. The sun rises again without asking permission. Nature reminds us every day that renewal is possible. You also have that same opportunity. You cannot rewrite yesterday, but you can decide how you will live today. Every positive thought you choose is a step toward freedom. Every small smile is a victory over hopelessness. Life is not meant to be free from pain. Pain teaches lessons that comfort never can. Every difficult season shapes your character. Every obstacle reveals your hidden strength. When everything goes well, it is easy to stay positive. But true strength appears when life becomes difficult, and you still choose kindness, patience, and hope. That is the moment when your character begins to grow. Your struggles are not signs that you are failing. They are signs that you are becoming stronger than you were before. Stop comparing your life with other people. You only see a small part of their journey. Behind every smiling face is a story you may never know. Everyone carries invisible battles. Some fight loneliness, some fight fear, some fight self-doubt. Comparison steals your peace because it makes you focus on what you lack instead of appreciating what you already have. Your journey is unique. Your timing is different. Walk your own path with confidence and trust that your progress matters. Do not underestimate the power of small actions. Happiness is not built in one giant moment. It is created through small choices repeated every day. Wake up with gratitude. Take care of your health. Speak kindly to yourself. Spend time learning something new. Help another person without expecting anything in return. These simple actions may seem ordinary, but together they create an extraordinary life. Great change always begins with small, consistent steps. Your mind becomes what you feed it. If you constantly fill it with fear, complaints, and negativity, your energy will slowly disappear. But if you feed your mind with hope, wisdom, gratitude, and purpose, your inner world becomes stronger. Protect your thoughts carefully. Not every negative voice deserves your attention. Sometimes the loudest critic is your own mind. Learn to replace harmful thoughts with encouraging ones. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you truly care about. Failure does not define your future. Every successful person has experienced disappointment. Every strong person has faced rejection. The difference is not that they never failed. The difference is that they refuse to stay down. Every failure contains a lesson. Every mistake carries valuable wisdom if you are willing to learn from it. Instead of asking why something happened, ask what it is teaching you. Growth begins when you stop seeing failure as the end and start seeing it as preparation. There is incredible strength in gratitude. Even during difficult times, there is always something to appreciate. Perhaps you have another chance to begin again. Perhaps you have someone who cares about you. Perhaps you still have the ability to learn, improve, and dream. Gratitude does not remove your problems, but it changes the way you see them. It reminds you that darkness is never the whole story. Light still exists, even if it seems small. Do not allow temporary emotions to make permanent decisions. Difficult feelings come and go like passing clouds. No emotion lasts forever. Sadness will pass, fear will pass, anger will pass. What remains is the strength you develop by refusing to surrender during those moments. Give yourself patience. Healing is not a race. Progress is not measured by speed. It is measured by your willingness to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Your habits shape your destiny more than your motivation. Motivation is powerful, but it comes and goes. Discipline stays. Create routines that support your peace. Wake up with purpose. Move your body every day. Read something meaningful. Spend time in silence. Reflect on your actions. Small daily disciplines become powerful foundations for a joyful life. You do not need to feel motivated every day. You simply need to remain committed. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made when you knew less than you know today. Holding on to guilt keeps you trapped in the past. Every human being makes mistakes. Every person experiences regret. The important question is not whether you failed. The important question is whether you are willing to grow beyond that failure. Learn the lesson. Carry the wisdom and leave the guilt behind. Your future deserves more attention than your past. Choose your environment wisely. The people around you influence your thoughts, your confidence, and your habits. Spend time with those who encourage growth, honesty, and kindness. Distance yourself from constant negativity whenever possible. A peaceful environment gives your mind room to breathe. Just as healthy soil helps a tree grow stronger, a healthy environment helps your spirit flourish. Do not fear being alone. Solitude can become one of your greatest teachers. In quiet moments, you discover your true thoughts without distraction. You learn what truly matters. You become comfortable with yourself instead of constantly seeking approval from others. Happiness that depends entirely on other people is fragile. Happiness that grows from within remains steady even when circumstances change. Every challenge you face today is preparing you for responsibilities you cannot yet see. Life often trains us before rewarding us. Difficult experiences build patience. Delays build resilience. Uncertainty builds courage. One day, you may look back and realize that the hardest chapter of your life became the foundation of your greatest strength. Trust the process, even when you cannot fully understand it. Never underestimate the power of hope. Hope is not pretending that everything is perfect. Hope is believing that tomorrow can become better because you refuse to give up today. Hope gives tired hearts the courage to continue. It reminds you that every storm eventually ends. Even the longest night cannot stop the arrival of morning. Smile more often, not because everything is perfect, but because your smile is a reminder that difficulties have not defeated you. A smile is a quiet declaration of courage. It says that despite everything you have experienced, your spirit remains alive. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It is the decision to keep living with gratitude, courage, and purpose despite those problems. As you continue your journey, remember this simple truth. You are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your failures. You are more valuable than your doubts. The difficult season you are experiencing today will not last forever. Every sunrise brings another opportunity to become wiser, kinder, and stronger. Keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. Keep believing even when results are invisible. Keep choosing hope even when life feels uncertain. So today, make one promise to yourself. No matter how difficult life becomes, you will not allow hardship to steal your ability to appreciate another day. You will continue learning. You will continue growing. You will continue choosing peace over fear, gratitude over complaint, courage over doubt, and hope over despair. Push yourself to be happy every day, not because life is perfect, but because your heart deserves peace, your future deserves effort, and your story is still being written. The best chapters of your life are waiting ahead. Keep walking forward with confidence, and never forget that true happiness begins the moment you decide that no challenge is powerful enough to take away the light that already exists within you. As this journey comes to an end, I want you to remember one simple truth that can change the direction of your life forever. Happiness is not waiting somewhere in the future. It is built by the choices you make today. Every time you choose gratitude instead of complaint, courage instead of fear, patience instead of frustration, and hope instead of despair, you become stronger than yesterday. There will always be people who doubt you, situations that test you, and moments that make you question your path. Do not let those moments define who you are. Your value is not measured by your worst day. Your future is not limited by your past. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity to become the person you were meant to be. Walk into each day with quiet confidence, knowing that every small step matters. Even if your progress feels invisible, never believe that your effort is wasted. Seeds grow beneath the soil long before anyone sees the first sign of life. Your hard work, your discipline, your kindness, and your patience are creating a future that you cannot yet fully imagine. Keep taking care of your mind because your thoughts become your actions, and your actions become your destiny. Protect your peace from unnecessary negativity. Spend your energy on things that help you grow, instead of things that pull you backward. Learn to let go of what you cannot control and focus on what you can improve today. Every challenge you overcome becomes evidence that you are capable of facing the next one. Never allow temporary pain to convince you that permanent happiness is impossible. Storms pass. Difficult seasons end. Broken confidence can be rebuilt. A tired heart can become hopeful again. You have survived every difficult day that once seemed impossible, and that alone is proof that there is far more strength inside you than you often realize. Continue becoming a person who remains calm when others panic, hopeful when others complain, and grateful when others lose sight of what truly matters. Real strength is not about being the loudest person in the room. It is about remaining steady when life becomes uncertain. Real success is not simply collecting achievements. It is building a peaceful heart that no circumstance can easily disturb. Keep learning every day because wisdom grows through curiosity. Keep serving others whenever you can because kindness always leaves a lasting impact. Keep believing in yourself even when no one else notices your progress. The greatest victories often happen quietly before they are ever seen by the world. Remember that your journey belongs to you. You do not need to move at another person's pace. You do not need to compare your beginning to someone else's destination. Your responsibility is simply to become a little better than you were yesterday. That is enough. Celebrate your small victories because they are building something extraordinary. Every good habit, every honest decision, every act of patience, and every moment of self-control becomes another brick in the foundation of a meaningful life. If today has been difficult, allow yourself to rest, but never allow yourself to quit. Rest restores your strength. Giving up only steals your future. There is always another opportunity waiting for those who continue walking forward. Believe that your best days have not disappeared. They are still ahead of you, waiting for the version of you that refuses to surrender. One day you will look back at this chapter of your life and realize that the pain was shaping your wisdom. The delays were building your patience, and the challenges were preparing you for opportunities beyond your imagination. Until that day arrives, keep showing up with courage. Keep choosing peace. Keep protecting your happiness. Keep becoming stronger in silence. Let your actions speak louder than your excuses. Let your character become greater than your circumstances. And above all, never forget that happiness is not a destination you reach one day. It is a practice you choose every single morning. Wake up with gratitude. Walk with purpose. Speak with kindness. Think with wisdom. Act with courage. Live with integrity. When you do these things consistently, no hardship can permanently steal your joy because your happiness no longer depends on the world around you. It comes from the strength you have built within yourself. So leave today with your head held high, your heart filled with hope, and your mind focused on growth. No matter what tomorrow brings, meet it with confidence. No matter how many times life tests you, rise again with determination. Keep moving, keep believing, keep learning, and keep choosing happiness every single day. Your story is still unfolding, your purpose is still alive, and your greatest chapter has yet to be written.